Then the other thing that we were talking about this earlier, you brought this to my attention, in sort of the spirit of unifying all these qualifiers and getting everybody on the same page, the way things work. WODProof, and some of you have probably seen their athletes use their app as far as posting a workout online where they have, it says WODProof, I think the upper left, and the timer's going in the upper right. So it can superimpose a timer over your video. Well, they have now gone a step further.
Yes. And
they are working with 11 sanctionals to help them out with their qualifiers.
So
competition, I should say.
Yes, they have announced a partnership, the WODProof app, with 11 sanction events to provide the official time-stamped fair competition timer, which, just to kind of give you an idea, when people submit videos for online qualifiers, one of the flaws in the system, right? And we'd seen it pop up from time to time with the open and score submissions and stuff like that. There's nothing stopping you if you're a less than honest gentleman for Mr. Sean Woodland posting a score in the open, letting that score sit for a long time, knowing that it's going to get him to the next round, and then waiting to see, continuing to train hard, right?
Right.
And then waiting to see if it's going to get him in, and if he needs to submit that video, you can turn around and go knock that video out and then submit it.
Back engineer it.
Yeah. So obviously that's something that most people wouldn't do, but it exists in the space.
Stranger things have happened.
Yes. But this WODProof fair competition timer has a timestamp to it. So when you record it and you record your workout submission video through their app, it puts a timestamp on it that certifies that when it's being done, when it's being filmed, and it's being done in coordination. So these events can officially accept that as a standard video for them. So they can have faith in that, this video was performed when it said it would, and that they're going to accept these WODProof videos as kind of a new golden standard for them in terms of video submission. So it's nice because you'll have the clock on the video, so you'll get a legit time. And one of the hardest things to do, in my opinion, for the video submission scores is making sure you have a visible clock in there.
Right, because a lot of people that's in the background that you can't really see. This one puts it, you can't miss this.
Yeah, because it's usually fixed, a fixed point in your gym, so you're gonna have to work around that. So yeah, you have the clock on there. You have a timestamp certifying when you performed it. So for the competitions, they can have good faith that they know it's being done when they said it is, and it's a little bit of peace of mind for both sides.
Yeah, so I think that's great.
This is the first big technological step forward to the video submission process that we've seen. Outside of some of the hard work that some of our former coworkers have done trying to catching cheaters in the process, but because it has happened. But this, I think this is a really cool step forward technologically in making this a little bit more fair for the competition across the board using this online format, because there are some potential pitfalls with the online format, but it's the most reasonable and accessible way to do this. So
agreed.
Let's make it better.
Now, if we can just find a way to make sure that people do all the reps and adhere to standards.
Yeah.
Is there an app for that?
It's called Your Coach.
It's called, yeah. Be a good coach and be a good affiliate owner. Okay, so that's really all the news that's going on with the season, and obviously we'll have more next week.